Hi guys, my name is Vivian Kerr and I'm launching this Kickstarter campaign to raise $2,000 to make a short film that I wrote called Lines, which is very loosely inspired by the Bronte sisters. A few years ago I picked up a book by Juliet Barker called The Brontes, which is a comprehensive biography on the entire family. And I was really blown away by how fascinating all the different members of their family were and are, particularly the three sisters, Charlotte, Emily, and Anne, who were published writers. Although they did go to boarding school and then tried to get work as governesses, and at one point they did take a trip to France, by and large they lived the majority of their lives in their father's house in a provincial town in Yorkshire. And this idea that they had these incredible imaginations, that they could create these worlds for themselves just based in their, dining room and study, fascinated me. There were originally 6 siblings. The 2 eldest girls died very young, leaving Bramwell, the brother, and the 3 girls, Charlotte, Emily, and Anne. So from a very young age, death was ever present in their family. And as they got older, particularly Charlotte, one by one she had to care for and ultimately bury her family members. Rather than just make a biopic on the Bronte family that's filled with biographical data, I was interested in extracting these themes about the relationship with the sisters and death and the power of their imagination to see if I could create something new out of it. In Lines, the characters, Emily and Charlotte, are writers, and they are dealing with Emily's illness. I want the film to be an uplifting emotional experience, to remind an audience that ultimately death can be a kind of freedom, and that if you've been caring for a family member who's sick for a very long time, you can use that as an excuse not to take the next step in your own life. I want the audience to walk away believing that there can be great beauty in moments of anguish. To make Lines, I need your help. We are asking for $2,000, which is an incredibly small budget for any short film, but particularly for our film because we are going to set it in the mid-19th century, the time when the Brontes lived. We want to do it justice. We want to have beautiful costumes. We want to have those beautiful period piece visuals that you're used to seeing in a Jane Campion film or in Joe Wright's Pride and Prejudice. So we want to shoot it on the red. We want to get the best equipment that we can afford, and we need your help. Whether you can give $5 or $100, or if you just want to help out in another way, we would be extremely grateful for anything that you could donate. Thank you so much.